Okay, this is the first video for chapter 7.3. We are introducing probability. Probability usually used to describe how likely something is going to happen. In the future. So anytime if you need to, please pause the video and write it down, okay? When do we use probability? Like sometime maybe we try to predict something. It could be the weather forecast. Maybe the stock market. Maybe TV rating. Maybe the sport, like scoring, who's going to win, how is the disease spreading that we hear about every day now. Or the virus is spreading. So basically we use it for prediction. There are many different ways to do the prediction. Sometimes it's basing on historic events. Sometimes it's basing on statistic. So looking at the number and predict what's going to happen in the future. The answer probability need to be between two numbers. Anybody know what those two numbers are? It has to be between the numbers 0 and 1 for regular number. Or if it's like a percentage, it could be 0 to 100%. So it really depends on how it is set up. So sometimes probability may come in the form of fractions, like half of the chance this will happen, or a decimal number, or percentage is very common. So but your answer cannot go over 1 or 100%. So if there's no chance this is happening, the probability is going to be 0 for all of this, right? So if it's 50% of chance it's going to happen, decimal would be what? 0.5 or 0.50, and then fraction would be 1/2. So if 100% this is going to happen, then your decimal number is going to be 1, and then your fraction is also going to be 1. So something like that. If it's like 75% of the chance this is happening, it's going to be 0.75. If you convert it to fraction, it would be 3/4. So those are possible answer for probability. If you have like 200 as the probability, that is not correct, okay? It cannot be over 100%. All right, so let's look at the next part. So again, like if you need to pause the video, please do so, so you can have a chance to write that down. So several terms you need to know about probability, including experiments. This is an activity or occurrence with an observable event. So maybe you're tossing a coin or like dice or something. Each repetition of an experiment, like tossing a coin, is called a trial. And the outcomes is going to be the possible result of each trial. So it could be like head or tails for tossing a coin. The sample space would be all the possible outcome of an experiment. So if you're tossing a dice, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So let's look at some example about sample space. So if I'm looking for the sample space of tossing a coin, I only have 2 results, right? The sample space would be, I can use the squiggly brackets because it only have 2 elements, either head or tail, right? And then number 3 is easier, so you may want to pause the video and write that down. rolling a dice, the sample space is going to be, you have 6 sides, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and if you have 3 children, say boy is B, girl is G, how many possible outcome you can have? So this one is more complicated, right? So if you have 3 kids, first, second, and third, the first one could be boy or girl, and then after that it could be boy or girl, and after that each of these can be boy or girl, right? I should have left more space, sorry about that. So how many possible outcome? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 6 possible outcome. How do I list them? Okay, so sample space equal to squiggly line. The first one is B, 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 right? So boy, 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 right? And the second one will start with boy, and then girl, and then, I'm sorry, boy, boy. I haven't finished the first one yet. So first one is like boy, 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 right? Second one is boy, boy, but go to girl, right? Boy, boy, girl, and then the next one would be boy, girl, boy. It's very easy to make a mistake. Boy, girl, boy, and the next one, boy, girl, girl. Boy, girl, girl, and then the next layer, so I get 4 of them. Girl first, girl, boy, boy. Girl, boy, boy. Oops, too many commas. And then girl, boy, girl. Girl, boy, girl. And then girl, girl, boy. Girl, girl, boy. And then girl, girl, girl. Girl, girl, girl. And then close the brackets, right? So I did a tree diagram. Each branch have boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, like that. So, and then see all the combination I have. So BBB, BBG, GBB. Okay, so that would be the sample space. So any question about sample space is just all the possible outcome that we list out. So it would be important later on when we need to find probability. So that's for the sample space. The other things you want to know is about events. So the events is a subset. An event is a subset of a sample. So for example, if I am tossing a coin, the sample space is head and tail, right? But the events can be either head and another event would be tail. So one of those possible outcomes. So if the sample space is rolling a fair dice, so we just did that, right? So the sample space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the possible events, they say the die show an event E1 is an even number. So if we look at here, an event of even number can be 2 or 4, right? So those are all the even number I can have when I roll a dice. Oh, sorry, missing a 6. 2, 4, and 6. Oh, how could I do that? Sorry about that. So the events that you have an even number is 2, 4, 6. The next one, an event of less than 5, less than but not equal to, right? So I can have 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one is multiple of 3, so it could be 3 and 6. Sorry. So we want you to see sample space is all the possible outcome, and then an event is some of those outcomes. Okay, one more example about events. So again, please pause the video and write that down. Use the sample space of a family with 3 children. I want to find event H is family with exactly 2 girls. So using the outcome we found earlier from last example, can I put that in together? Okay, so those are my outcome, right? If I have 3 kids, I only want to know, I'm gonna name this event H. It's like exactly 2 girls. So BGG is one of them, and GGB. Alright, so 3 of the outcome would be exactly 2 girls. And then the second one, say family with 3 children are the same sex, so that one is easy. Same sex would be 2, either boy, 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 or girl, 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 right? Okay. Family has 3 girls. Name it J. Just that's, I don't have to look at that, right? Just girl, 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 right? Use the squiggly bracket. Alright, so those would be the sample events.